It's at 5 or 6 seconds. I think I got to level this background music good under my voice. I'll try to keep the voice up. Hi everybody. This is Saturday the 2nd, and I quit teaching again. I had had a contract teaching job in almost 10 years. And right before Linda and I broke up and I moved here 9 years ago. So substituted and did a lot of ride sharing, as most of you probably know. 6.5 years of that. I loved it. The freedom, start yourself up and go. Money was pretty good in the beginning, but slowly going through 3 cars and behind in taxes, I had to stop. The only thing that happened good to me was COVID was getting my hips replaced. Oh, incidentally, I discovered that hips are where a lot of stress is centered in the body, and I know that was from teaching. I was just over 50 when both hips went, teaching up at Perth Amboy. Anyway, quit teaching again after just 2 months. It was a difficult school, understaffed, incredibly understaffed. I could get into a lot of details, but I don't have time. I just knew I had to leave it, and I had a boss, an immediate supervisor, director actually, who was just, she should have been an attorney. I mean, she just, I couldn't take her either. And, they approached me. I said, I really don't want to jump right out of this. I know you got 60 days, you can keep me, and I'll work with you for a while. But no, they just said, look, if you want to leave, you can just leave, and we won't hold you 60 days. Well, I sat there and I just said, wasn't expecting that. So they let me go, and I said, yeah, I'll leave. HR director went down the room, cleaned out all my stuff, picked it all up in a huge bag, and picked my old guitar up in the corner and walked out. That was it. Clean and easy. And I drove home so relieved. And now I go through the guilt, and the relief comes and goes. I've been on quite a spiritual journey for almost 2 years now. And I've learned how to regulate myself a hell of a lot better than I used to. And very thankful for that. But here I am, behind in payments, and I got my last check. And because I took so many days off in October, they deducted those, so I got a pretty measly check. It's less than half of what I used to take home. And I kind of knew that was going to come. But now I have to find something else, and pretty quick. I do have a whole lot of stuff to sell. Possessions, guitars, stereo equipment, maybe some records. I hate to sell the records. Guitar parts, necks, bodies, pickups. I got a shitload down here. Anyway, I got stuff that can buy me some time. And so anyway, last night I start looking on YouTube, and it knows that I've been searching for teacher jobs, stuff like that, and I started getting algorithmed. I quit teaching, here's why, stuff like that, those kind of videos. So I start watching 1 or 2 of them, and I was like, wow, I am not alone. And that's a big thing I get from a lot of these self-help videos, like the spiritual ones, but also stuff like this, where hey, there's people out there that are going through the same thing I'm going through, and they're only I knew teachers were leaving in droves, but I put it up mostly to the baby boomers. A good friend of mine from high school just retired 3 years ago, and there's a lot of us. I mean, we're at the end of the baby boom. I'm a 62er, but yeah, that's part of it. But the other part, there's a lot of new teachers and mid career teachers that are just dropping like flies, and it's because all the BS. I came in '99, and when I saw No Child Left Behind start a few years later, and then it went into full force about 2009 or 10 or something like that, I saw some really big BS come. I mean, it was just there now. I had to go back and take tests, praxis exams for being highly qualified and all this talk. Every state came up a little different with it, but New Jersey enacted this highly qualified status, even for special ed teachers. I have the golden ticket teacher of the handicap certification for special ed. Thankfully, New Jersey doesn't abide by those highly qualified stipulations anymore, although some districts do. So luckily that can get me put anywhere in any subject, even though I did take the tests. But I tell you, it's just don't want it anymore. It's just, I knew my heart wasn't in it when I took this job. I took it because I needed the money. And it wasn't a lot of money, $55,000, but I needed it. Well, I still need it, but I just can't do this job anymore. And I started watching more videos about teachers quitting, and I thought, I'm just going to make my own video and just riff it like I'm doing now, because a lot of them, that sounds like it's just coming right from their heart, and I think that's the way to do it. I mean, I might want to draw up an outline sometime, make sure I don't forget some points, but the rest of it, I'm just going to speak from the heart. And I think I want to get this around to other teachers like me, or teachers that are still in the profession. But I want a place where we can all share ideas or jobs that you transferred to. Like, who hires a teacher, that I can make 50, 60,000? That's what I need. That's not a teaching job. And I'm a little older. I'm looking at my hair like, I look pretty dark in the back, but up front, man, I'm starting to look like Moses. This gray, I might start coloring my hair. I don't know. Yeah, my age is, I'm going to interviews and I sense it, They talk to me on the phone and they think I'm 35 or 40 or something. I walk in the room and I say, oh God, he's not 40, So I know that's part of it. And taking 6 years off, that's part of it too. So anyway, if you have any ideas for me for employment, I'd appreciate it. Teachers do so many things. We're managers. We have people skills. We quell behaviors. We know a lot. We have good educations. I'm sure I could do something in software with a little training. My math is pretty good up to Algebra 2. Geometry. So I'm a spatial kind of a person. Music, that's, music's always been my forte, but man, it's hard to make a living at it. I do think about getting a guitar hospital, if you will. There used to be one in Belmore, guitar hospital. Something like that. Setups, repair, custom work. Yeah, making my own line guitar, that would be great, but that's something that's a little far off. I'd be happy with just setups and repair work at this point. And, cash. And some other job to pay my taxes, So, anyway, I'm going to put this out. Title it For Teachers. And if you guys have any jobs for somebody with a master's degree and a BA and, about 15 years of teaching, most of that full-time, then great. I'm all ears. All right. Uh, Happy Thanksgiving and holidays if I don't see a lot of you. My mom's going through her second bout of cancer right now, and she's being treated chemo and radiation, so her hair's falling out right now. I haven't seen that yet, so maybe I'll drop by and see her tomorrow. My brother lost 100 pounds. I'm still up there at 280s. I need to lose 30 pounds to get my real goal. Maybe I can work on that in the next, up till now to the next year. Maybe I could lose 20 by New Year's Day. I'm hanging in there. Doctor doubled my Lexapro. That's a blessing. It really is. Along with the meditations and practices I do. All right, guys. Talk back to me. Bye-bye.